once again, this is your boy Sun Low. Welcome to the Fly Spread Masters show. Today we brought a great guest on set here. Came all the way from BK with a little history behind it. He got his own train, pushing his own smoke out there for y'all, man. Whole bunch of fly. He gets down for this. Trust me, I had to go up against him a few times. But yo, it was all love at the Low Goose on the Deuce. Shout out to my boy, Just Low, other known as James Cousin Nicholas. Bam! Anyway, give it up for my brother, man. Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
How you been, bro?
So emotionally loving life.
All right, man. I can dig that, man. Definitely good to see you. I'm real glad that you came through, man. This is an honor to have you. But you know, the people and myself, we all want to know some things, man. And the first thing we want to know: when did you say that, yo, this is what I want to do? Like, what made you, like, say that? Like,
I mean, I got started on the low, basically from my old bigger homies, seeing them killing the game, seeing how they coming out with the fly pieces. Made me go make a transition from wearing the regular Bugle Boys, the Cotlers. No more of those Bugle Boys jeans you wearing. Yes, they're polo. So we figure about 92. 93-ish. Wait, no, summer 92 going into 93 summer.
Okay. So like around 92 is like when you started seeing like
the crazier pieces, like the flashier graphics. It caught me no more small. It wasn't so much a small pony.
Right.
It was like when you start seeing the stadiums, the graphics, the P-wings, the cartoon. It drew me in.
Yeah, of course. Like those graphics are crazy. Like I can only imagine. Like, cause I know when I first started seeing this stuff, even though I was wearing it before I saw it, but to see that this brand was producing this stuff, it was like, hey, word? Like, it's like, damn, like, he doing this too?
He gave you material to wear for anything, however you wanted to do it.
Yeah,
You wanted to keep it
caters to everybody.
That's the thing about it. That's what I loved about Ralph. Ralph can have you in the Hamptons or he can have you in the hood. It's up to you how you want to style it.
That's a good way to say it, man. That's a good approach about it, definitely. So let me ask you this then. Since you was catching the eyes of all these fly pieces and the homies out there doing their things, pulling all the shorties and all that, there had to be like one specific piece that you have to remember that when you first got it, like it was that piece. Like, what was it, man? What was your first like piece? Like you was like, yo.
First serious piece?
Well, matter of fact, what was your first Ralph piece? How about that?
Yo.
Let's go to that.
My first Ralph piece I got from my cousin. It wasn't even that crazy, believe it or not. Went to Long Island. I was still into my guest stuff. My man pulled out, it was a rugby. It's a regular Gulf Crest rugby.
Okay.
Blue with the red collar. After that, I was like, this thing is my first official piece.
Right.
Came back, and then I started seeing more. I was like, oh, wait, I can do better with this.
Right.
And
okay, so when you had that piece, did you mix it in with like other like items like to make an outfit? Like did you like, blend it in?
The architecture wasn't really there in my mind. It was back then it was just more like, yo, I got this graphic,
right.
It looks dope. I'm just gonna run with it. But like the more I started getting more pieces, I'm like, this goes with this goes with that. So it started like once in 92, 93, like I said, I was in high school. So by the time I got out, it's like I found my own little niche with it, cause things I had in 92 that I didn't get rid of. 94, I'm finding like, wait, this could go with this, and then just started putting it together from there. But I think I got serious with the mixing in like 97.
Okay.
97.
That's what's up. I mean, I guess by 4 to 5 years later, you were able to acquire enough, and then you're able to like play around with it somewhat, right? Yeah, definitely. I could definitely dig that. So now we're into 2018. Like, what theme or like what style do you prefer? Like, when it comes to Ralph.
Now I'm starting to gravitate more to the grown man stuff. I mean, I love the graphics. I love the flashy stuff. I love the classic Americana stuff. But as I'm getting older, certain things I don't really want to project that kind of image. But at the same time, certain events, certain functions, you have to show that. You have to show that creativity with it.
Of course.
I'm kind of pulling away from it. But like the new ceiling light caught my eye because there's a lot of it. Like it makes you feel like more of a grown Hamptons feel. Like you going away doing more.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. I love the Hamptons. I love sailing and being on boats and sailboats, yacht boats, even fishing boats rather. I just love the water, man.
It's relaxing.
People look at me like, oh, you're a sportsman and you do the Aztec, but at the end of the day, man, when it comes to spring and summer, man, I'm all about that sailing stuff myself, man. That's what I love to do. Definitely.
I see a lot of it. Like when I see the outdoor stuff, so definitely can understand you being an outdoorsman with that.
Yeah, I mean, everything is built for me to be outside with it, man. Like I just, I'm one with nature, man. If that's the case, you feel me?
Yo, shit.
Most definitely. Anyway, we want to know, since then, you were in 92 you started, rather,
yeah.
to now, how can you compare it? Is it easier to get it now or back then?
Back then was a little bit easier, because back then was easier and it was more fun. It was more like a game and a challenge. Because now the challenge is how deep your pockets are.
Mm-hmm.
Back then is how creative can you be? How far can you go? Where can you go to find this piece? And it was more word of mouth. Nothing against social media, but it'll be like your boy will come visit you, or a friend will be like, I just came from out of state, I'm coming to New York for the summer. He's like, oh, they got all this is what you're wearing, and we got all this stuff down here.
Right.
Next thing you know, like, Mom, I'm taking a trip down to go see somebody in Virginia, I'm going to Philly, or I'm going to Florida. And you just keep building off of it.
Of course, absolutely. That's a good way, because it's sometimes not everybody has, like, the same lifestyle as everybody else, rather, but when it comes to collecting, it's not as easy, as it was back then, or is it for them now? So, that's a good way to, explain it, man. Definitely appreciate that. So, how has this affected your daily routine, though? Like,
oh, man. It gets kind of crazy now, because now when you wake up in the morning, you literally you almost have to really think what you're wearing, and at the same time, it's so much. Because over the years, the collection has gotten pretty ridiculous. Because you got times that you open your closet, you have a mindset of what you want to put on. And you go open that closet, like, I'm gonna grab this shirt and grab this pants, I'm gonna grab this sweater.
Right.
The moment you throw it down, it's like, wait, this looks like it's missing something. You go grab another piece to match it. Next thing you know, you have like two shirts, you have a shirt with a sweater, and you have a t-shirt with it, and you have the matching hat, and you have the pants, and you're like, God damn.
But the technical part.
The technical part.
That's that outfit architecture that's definitely plays a part of the game. And that's why, we call us Fly Spread Masters, because a lot of people be thinking like a lot of these outfits that we put together happened overnight. It definitely didn't, man. This takes time, and if you want to be real precise and detailed with what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish as far as your appearance for the day, or it don't even matter where you're going with it. You could be going to work, you could be going to the club or something, you could go to the museum, you could go for a walk in the park. Who knows? Walk on the boardwalk. I don't know. Whatever you choose to do. Sometimes you really feel like, yo, I'm about to slay this. I'm about to drop them off, man. There ain't no one touching what I'm doing today. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your confidence, and on top of that, keep, your theme in detail on point as much as possible, because you never know who's watching, man. And you got a lot of fans out there, and everybody might not come up to you and say, yo, that is dope, or this, that, and the third, but they say it in their mind.
They're watching.
Yeah, definitely. So because of your influence, has anybody else caught on to it? Like, you got anybody in your family or maybe in your neighborhood? Like, anybody, like, gravitate to your style?
It's kind of nuts. Like, now at work, like, I'm used to my friends in the neighborhood, everybody's seeing it, because after a while I do see you wear so much of it, they start emulating it. Now it's like a different level, because it used to be corporate. It went from being, because when I used to be basically reviewing stock trades. So I used to show up wearing the flashy clothes. These people like, oh, it's a nice sweater. Did your grandmother make it for you? Now, in the hospital, most people wearing scrubs, but these dudes are like, yo, where can I get that? Like, I really wear this polo. So it's like, I feel like I'm influencing them more to something they know, but they wasn't really gravitating to. Now it's like, all right, he's doing this, I can pull into it. Right
on. Definitely, I can definitely dig that. So outside of this, man, you got any hobbies that you're into? Like, what do you like to do besides getting fly all the time?
Man, books. Books. I like reading a lot, because you got to keep your mind growing. Got to keep your mind keep your mind active, because there's just so much to distract you, and there's just so much bullshit going on. And if you allow it, you start becoming part of the bullshit. You just gotta take your mind away from it. Read a book.
The brain ain't nothing but a sponge anyway.
Exactly. Yo, one of these books could actually spark your creativity, can get your mind going, and take you somewhere I didn't say you want to go. You didn't think about going. But hobbies, basically, I'm trying to write this book thing, and used to be video games. Love cards. If you know me, you know I love cards. And it's absolutely, it takes a lot of time, but the Ralph is like taking over my life now.
Oh man, hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with that hobby, man. But check this out. My man just told you a lot of good things about him. He's about to let you know where to find him at. Where can the public find you at?
If you're looking for me on Facebook, well, it's easy if you look for me on Instagram. If you look for me on Instagram, it's at JISTLO_sportsman, SPORTSMAN. Once again, just those sportsman on Instagram. I would give you the Facebook, but it's kind of tricky to find me on there because you never know who's watching. And as much as I want y'all watching, it's not everybody that should be watching. But keep tuned.
Hi. With that being said, man, we about to go into the other room and find out what the brother brought through and spread that fly out for all of us, man. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Aye. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sun Low. Here once again at the Fly Spread Masters Show. Got a great guest. He came all the way through from BK's, about to lay his whole fly spread out here for us. And he gonna show y'all what he came through. Salute and give it up to my boy, Just Low.
What's going on, yo? It's your boy Cousin Jay, Just Low, Gucci Lola Flair, 1Z. And we're here at the Fly Spread Master Show, my man Sun Low. The whole show, I'm here to show you one of our spreads, our layouts. So, with that being said, let me start with this one. We're going with the sporty look, all-American, athletic. Keep it basic with the USAT. Small patch with a 3 on the arm, you know. We ain't gonna go crazy with it this one. The Olympic team with the mean green. You know, gotta show our patches, you know, the logos. We got our team beret, you know. When I feel like Carmelo out there, shout out to them. Team uniform pants. If you watched the Olympics, you saw these a couple of years ago. That's probably the only place you've seen them at. That's the layout king that we have.
Those pants right there are very different. You don't see a lot of those. Now what would you do with these pants, man? Would you go skiing in those?
These, yo, they're actually versatile. Believe it or not, you can go running in these. You can go with some light jogging. Play tennis if you want, or play golf. It sounds funny, but they're light. You can move around in these. I know what you're thinking, like, when do you play golf? When it gets warm. All seasons, all reasons. You gotta be prepared. You never know when your friends gonna tell you come out, even your corporate friends. You know? Take our time with this one, because it's a lot of patches, a lot of intricacies with this one. There's a few jackets like this, but this one is the sample, and I can show you with the sample tag on it. But before we get to that, I'd rather display all the patches.
Show that jacket off. Details, go to the buttons, go to the
clip to the back.
Hood.
American flag on the collar. The snow cap one is coming down where you can just pop the top and make yourself a little visor. You know what I mean? But my favorite part about this is not even the part that you can see. It's the actual tag on it, where it says, and being in 2018, I want to show you the date on this. October 25th, 2011. So a sample piece from 7 years ago. You're seeing it now, 7 years later. I'm torn on how to spread this for you because they got so many patches, some on the front, some on the back. So you know what? I'm gonna give you a half and half. Actually, we'll come on that side over there, so that way you can see this better. Full detail. The US and part of the 12 on the back. Because we're not cavemen, well sometimes, but you need socks when you move around. The K Swiss socks to match the K Swiss patch.
Hit that USA to show on the pants.
To match the flag. To match all of this. Shit. Almost on some Captain America joy here. Fly Spread Masters layout case. It can be basic, so what you do, you pull out the special forces on them. Special occasion. My man brought me out here, so definitely a special occasion. So, salute to you and thank you all for checking us out and checking me out. Just Low, 1Z, Gucci Lola Flair, Fly Spread.
The ultimate man, survival guy. Psh, I am the ultimate man. Okay, I see y'all still here. But I know y'all be using me. Y'all be sticking around because you know I'm gonna show you who's gonna be on the next episode.
And that's what we be messing up, man. Stop showing them who's gonna be next, man.
No, hit the subscribe button because the
That's
deal's
it.
a deal.
Hit the
You
subscribe
subscribe,
button.
I'm gonna show you who's gonna be the next. Fuck what this nigga said. I'm gonna show you. Check it out. Just check it out.
Give it up to my homegirl Holly. What's up, Holly? Cheers. All right, man. How you been? All right. Oh man, pleasure's all out. Well,